Amgen. They have a pretty interesting catalyst this morning. It is heavily traded. I want to see a break of 338 to have him ordered right to go at 340. Just watching the level 2s. Big buyer 335. Let's see if they get cut down. On Amgen, if we were to take it, ooh, where did that go? It broke up to 41. Then came back down, so a big buyer stepped up there. I'm not too sure where that came from. So right now we're starting to see some tailing wicks on the 1, so we want to be careful. It has been moving, but showing a bit of weakness right now. On the 5 we have double top forming, so let's be careful. Let's load up SCKT socket. So we traded this the other day. See what socket is doing. Not that healthy. This stock here is bottom bounces off of 32, seem good. Otherwise, we're going to need to be in and out on this play. I don't think I'm going to take a breakout. I'll try and catch a bottom bounce. Anything below around 33, 34, I'll take. We do know we have the low of this candle here at 32. So I can catch 33. I think I'll do that. Getting ready here. I don't think this is ready yet for a trade. Let's give it a second. I might come back down to the VWAP, which is going to be around 23. We get these random tailing wicks to the top. I don't like the fact that this chart is not moving smoothly. So let's wait. We don't need to make a trade. Alright, taking a look at socket. Engine coming down. Ooh, that big flash. This level here of 20 and 22 is a nice buy opportunity. I would buy in here just because we have a previous bottom and we also have the VWAP along this area. So we actually have 3 supports here and also this green EMA line. So we come down to that level, that's going to be a nice buying opportunity. So let's just sit, let's wait for that to come to us, right? Wait for the trade to come to us. We don't need to force the trade at all. On the tailing wick we have a double top here, and then we have a second wick which is showing a lower high as well as a lower low. So that is a sign of weakness in the stock. We have the MACD trailing off, RSI trailing off. Read the news here. This is a level here. We do have some tailing wicks, some top tailing wicks, but it seems rather weak. I don't know if this area here is going to hold. So we're looking for 22. We do have these bottom candles here at 20, at 19.99. The VWAP is at 21.90. So kind of like 21, 22 is the spot to be. Getting ready here. It's going to be a quick in and out. Just going to have my order ready to go for 22. And if we fall to 18, I'm going to get out. I just have my order ready and waiting. Remember, this is a $1.20 a share stock, so we really only need a penny, 2 pennies to make it 1%. If this breaks 128, I'm going to hop in. $128 is the high of the last 1 minute candle. There's a lot of selling in this area. I'm going to buy here at 128, 129. So we just broke 128, went to 129. So we just broke the high of the last candle there. Ooh, 125. Give it a second here, let it bounce. So 125 seems to be a good area right now for a bounce. Consolidating at this area here. So I'm just watching the ask. If I see a big seller pop up on here, I need to get out of the trade. Some buyers popping up at 125. Oh man, 122. This is the level I wanted to buy at originally. Let me see if we can get 1,000 shares down here. No, 500. Oh, come all out. So we might need to let this trade go. If we fall below 120, I'm getting out. So we tried to catch the reversal at 125, 126, 127. That didn't quite work out. Should have cut this trade earlier. But this is the original area we were looking for. 122, 121. Just waiting here. We're either going to pop or we're going to flush. So we're watching the level 2s. A lot of red coming at 121, so we know there's a lot of selling coming in at this point. But it hasn't broken 121, which is interesting. So there's a lot of hidden buyers at this level. So we need to break 125. So very heavily traded in this area right now. The stock, almost 20 million shares bought and sold so far. It's not even 8:15 yet. I gotta sell it here. I don't like this bar. I can always buy back in, but I need to get out at this point. It's not bouncing right away, so anytime that happens, I don't like it. We probably held for way too long, tailing wick, and then we got this flush here, and then we held through this candle, just sitting here waiting. Did not bounce, so I don't want to catch a flush. So we're gonna sit, we're gonna wait. Ride is coming back down, not back down, but continually down. Hey, lone trader, I trade momentum stocks, so pretty much anything that's moving, high demand, low supply. And so I talk about this a lot in the course. MGen falling through this area of support here, so showing a lot of weakness. We're going to let the stock consolidate and tell us where it wants to go. In the meantime, we're going to look for other stocks to trade. So Osaka, we traded this before, did okay on it. I'm going to leave this up so we can watch MGen. I really don't know where the bottom is going to be, possibly here, 112. Might take a position down there for a quick bounce. So we have these tailing wicks here, and we do have this level consolidation here as well in MGen. So 112 is the spot I'll be looking for. Load up this another chart here. P. What's going on here? This is below $1. Don't really want to trade this. I'll close this out. Ooh. SRRK. We traded this yesterday, if you guys remember. We rode this for, was it yesterday? Yesterday or a day before? I don't know. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, this is the one we played yesterday. So this went from yesterday, it went from like $15 all the way to $35 after hours, and now it's opening at 33, which is crazy. We stopped trading it around here. The $23, $24 mark. And so this is a continuation setup. I don't know where all my supports and resistances went, but I'll just redraw them in. MGen still looking for 112. Right now it's at 115. This I like this stock. I mean, it is a blue skies. Whew, look at that big seller at 90,000 shares at 116. It's gonna be hard to break that. Oh, it is breaking though. So let's hop in here. Hop in at 117. MGen, we just broke through that 90,000 share seller. So I should have got in earlier, 117. That's a big show of strength there. $115 has been holding up for quite a bit. Where's MGen? Here we are. MGen tailing wick off the bottom, holding now 117. A lot of buying coming in, 118. Back down to 117. So I'm going to sell 1,000 shares at 118. And then I'm going to sell these shares here at 120. So just a quick pop there. So I got in at 117, sold at 118, and sold at 120. So that was the pop we're looking for. So we played this reversal here. So this reversal, we saw it hold at 115, and then there was a huge seller at 116, like 90,000 shares, and we went from like 90 to 80 to 70, 60, and blasted through there. That's when I got in the trade at 117. Got stuck at 118 for a while, so I sold 1,000 shares at 118 just to take some profit off the table. And I sold my other 1,000 shares at 120. So just for that quick bounce off the bottom. Right now we're breaking the VWAP. So we have a false break of VWAP here, popped above, came back down. Now I want to see it hold the VWAP. The VWAP is at 120. So remember before 120 didn't really hold. So now I want to see it hold 120. It's holding 120 at this point here. So we want to see it push above the VWAP, come back down to VWAP, hold the VWAP. Right now we're double topping at 122. So we're getting some selling into the bid here at 121. Some buyer waiting here at 120. So we're unable to hold the VWAP. We know this will not act as a support for us. Ride coming down. So Ride I talked about before. So I bought puts on Ride. So puts give me the ability to sell the stock. So when the stock goes down in price, you make money. So when Ride merged on Friday, and so I talked about how this week we should see a downward trend. And that's pretty much what we saw. Friday was, I don't know, that the 19th it was trading around 21, maybe $20, and finally now it's down to 15. So a 25% drop on this stock here over a few days. And so the puts on this are really paying off right now. And also we do have the election coming up, right? So usually during the election things are a little bit more volatile. And Tesla I have puts as well, more so to protect my long-term position in Tesla. So we'll see how that pays off. Right now Ride, I think I'm up like 80% on those puts. My Tesla puts are up I think like 20%, something like that. Tesla puts I'm probably going to hold throughout the election. My Ride puts I'm going to sell half of them today. Just because, you know, you shouldn't be overly greedy. 80% return over a couple of days is pretty good. I've been trading for quite a while, lone trader. I don't know, probably swing trading longer than day trading. So swing trading I've probably been trading for about 10 years. Day trading for a couple years now. So for day trading I pretty much created this strategy mainly for my students. So I teach personal finance at the University of Toronto. So it's a course that I created, but as my students, right, university students, they don't really have a big portfolio to trade with, and they need to make money to pay off their student debts and loans and whatnot. So that's why I kind of created this day trading strategy for them to be able to play with a couple $1,000s and actually make money on it. And so I created this mainly for my students, and then I just created the course and put it out online for everyone else as well. Yeah, just because I got really good feedback on it. It's been doing really well. So hopefully you guys learn a lot from watching the stream and taking the course. Just watching here, I don't know if we will be taking this bottom bounce at 115 just because we get so many tailing wicks here. And on the 5 we see an attempt at a reversal at 115, almost like a false breakout, a big tailing wick on the 5. So we know there's tons of selling in this area. I don't think there is going to be enough of a buy zone here for this to maintain. So the course is actually at www.dumbmoney.ca/trading. I just want to. So the course is 429, and so the course is a video course that gives you access to kind of all my strategies. And then yeah, so usually when I call out the play, it's more to reinforce what you guys learned in the course, right? And so if I'm calling out the play or if I lag a bit, you guys are already ready, you guys understand what I'm trying to do, and you guys can get in just as fast as I can. Yeah, so the course is 429 off of the site there. It's about a 3.5 hour course, teaches you everything you need to know. So a lot of times these in trading, there's a lot of extra information that people teach you, it's like fluff or information you don't really need to know. The course is specifically for this strategy here, quick returns on very, very fast moving stocks, and that's what you need, especially if you're playing with a small portfolio size. I mean, if you're trading with like $500,000 and you make, I don't know, 10% a year, that's pretty good, right? So you made $50,000 a year. But if you're trading with $5,000 and it takes you a year to make 10%, you pretty much only made $500 that year, right? And so it's not really going to help you pay your expenses too much. And so that's why this course is based around pretty much everything in the economy, right? Everything is based on supply and demand. The more demand you have for something, the lower supply, the faster it moves. And we see that in real estate. So I live in Toronto, and so Toronto real estate is crazy through the roof because everyone's trying to buy real estate, but not a lot of people are selling real estate, which is why if you want to get in, you have to pay a higher premium. That's the same thing we're looking for in stocks, right? High demand, low supply. Then how do you play those strategies? So SOC, this hasn't moved pretty much all morning. I think we saw it here when we first started looking at it, and it's moved like 5 cents. But it did gap up from yesterday, right? So yesterday it was trading at 250. Today's opening at 365. But it doesn't seem to be moving much at all. There's a lot of volume coming in, but a lot of buying and selling. So which is why the stock isn't actually moving at all. SBE. I like SBE. I'm going to take a bigger position on this after the election. SBE, more of a swing trade, not a day trade, guys. SBE is the largest platform for electric car charging currently in North America, and so these guys have a big leg up versus the other charging stations right now. And so as all of the cars move towards, oh, very nice, move towards electric, SBE should be getting a nice boost. So Tesla's good because I have my puts to sell at 417.50, and right now it's under 417. So I think my puts just made an extra like 15% this morning from when I first started till now. Ride looking good as well. I have puts at 17.5, which means I get to sell it at $17.50. Right now the stock is trading at 15. So I'm going to sell some of my puts today and ride collect that profit. So I'm up over 80% now on those puts, and I had them since Friday, so it's pretty good. Friday to Wednesday, 80%, so like a 20% gain per day. It's pretty good. But always, right, we have the election coming up, guys, so you guys want to be careful. The election always has a lot of volatility. You never know which way stocks are going to go. Generally, if people are scared and they don't know, stocks go down because they want to hold cash. And so that's why if you guys right now are only day trading, perfect, because you're in cash pretty much all the time unless you're making a single trade. So you're not exposed to the risk in the market. If this breaks the VWAP, this is going to be a good setup to play. MGen looks like it's coming down now. Let's flip it out to socket. Almost 7 million shares bought and sold so far this morning. Socket, I don't know if we have any real news on it. They achieved Apple Wallet compatibility. Socket scan, so I guess this is like an app that they created, and it works with Apple Wallet. It's a $3 stock. We'll buy 800 shares. Hey, buddy! Probably like 700 shares of this. So I want to catch this on the break of VWAP right here, 385. So I want this to break the VWAP, come back down and test the VWAP. Do you want me to take them, babe?
Yeah, I'll get these.
Okay, I have the strawberries and his wet wipes here.
Okay.
Ah, suck it, suck it. Let's save this. I'm going to pop this open on the 5-minute charts. So remember our goals, guys. We're only looking at anything between 5 and 10% gains a day, right? That's all we need to hit $1 million in the course of a year, starting with 3,000, right? And so when we're hitting 10% a day, it takes us 8 days to double up, right? And we need 9 double up days, 9 double up cycles to get to over $1 million, right? So if you just counted, you take it from 3,000 to 6,000, that's 8 days. 6,000 to 12,000, another 8 days. 12,000 to 24,000, another 8 days. 24,000 to 48,000, another 8 days. 48,000 to 96,000, another 8 days. 96,000 to like almost 200,000, another 8 days. 200,000 to 400,000, another 8 days. 400,000 to 800,000, another 8 days. 800,000 to 1.6 million, that is 9 cycles of 8 days, right? It takes us 8 days to double if we're making 10% a day. So 8 times 9, 72. In 72 days, we will have over $1 million starting with only 3,000, right? Just using this strategy here, making 10% a day. So if we're looking at making 5% a day, right? So a little bit less. It's going to take us double that amount. So instead of 72 days, it's going to take us like 145 days. And there are over 200 trading days in a year, which means we have more than enough runway to get to $1 million from 3,000. And so this strategy, you don't need to take a lot of risk. So that's why make sure you keep your financial goals in mind every time you trade. A lot of times you guys are going to get FOMO. You guys are going to want to chase the stock. Never chase. Always wait for the trade to come to you. And we're looking to make 1 or 2% on every trade that we make. I'll put it in. Are you eating breakfast now? Are you getting a bib? Hi, buddy. Are you eating a pancake? Are you eating it? Where's your pancake go? Pancake is here, buddy.
He didn't go this morning, so he'll probably go with me.
Oh my goodness, you didn't poo-poo yet? I can't wait. Ashley, I get you this. This one is wet. I just washed this. Buddy. Eating your pancake. Put it on your dish, buddy. Yeah. Eating your pancake. Eating your pancake. Is that tasty? Oh. So we're just waiting here. Right, nice. So on ride, my target was $15. We're already below $15, which is awesome. MGen reversal off this level here. Let's see. So that was 109. If we scroll across, we see this tailing wick here right at 109, right? So we can almost guess that it might reverse at that level. It's fairly risky just because it is on a downward trend. Okay, let's have some strawberries, buddy. Oh yeah, I have some strawberries. Let's put it on the floor. Socket looking for that break of VWAP, and we want to stay above the VWAP, so don't rush this. It will break the VWAP, but we want to see if that's going to be a false break or a real break, so take your time here, guys. So there we go. So we just broke the VWAP right there. So I want to see it come back to 385. I want to see it hold 385. Just waiting here. I see 384 flashing. Doesn't look like it's going to hold. Want some more, buddy? Let's put up your sleeves. So we are going to test the VWAP again, it looks like. So now we need it to hold 385. So it's holding there, so I'm going to hop in. Let's see if I get filled. So I have an order ready to go at 385. Just waiting here. I didn't get filled, so I'm not going to chase this. This has been showing a lot of selling pressure this morning. So I expect some profit taking to happen. It's going to test the VWAP again. And when it does, I'll pick it up. I have an order ready to go at 385, and then if it breaks 385, I'm going to sell at 383. And remember, guys, this is a almost $4 a share stock, which means we only need 3 to 4 cents to make our 1%. Some consolidation here, just under 90 cents. Let's see. The low of this last candle here was 386. So I'm going to move my order up to 386. So we're playing pretty conservative this. Ooh, 386. There we go. It just got filled. Playing pretty conservative this morning just because the markets are down, right? So we want to make sure we are keeping that in mind. Hi, buddy. VWAP is at 383, and then we do have a support level at 380. 25,000 share seller at 383. Looks like 24. Looks like we're breaking through them. There we go, back up to 84. If we break 380, I'm getting out. So I need to get out here just because we broke 380. So we broke through the VWAP. We broke through that level of support. So we are experiencing a double top, if we see on the 5-minute there. So we want to wait for this. We want more volume to come in. You're looking for a bottom bounce here around 370. stock here is moving. AUVI. Let's take a look at this $11 stock. So we need let's see here. So we break these highs. It's time to get in. But we are getting some consolidation at this point. Let's see what news we have on it. Okay, so disinfectant devices using UV light. So the news bottom of the screen there. We are approaching, looks like all-time highs. Oh, you gotta wait. Okay. So we got, actually let me, yeah, all-time highs. So I'm going to try and get in here in a pullback. Bouncing off this level here at 1150. Just waiting here. I'm going to try and get in at 87, and then I'm going to get out at 1145. If we fall past 1150, I'm getting out. Just wait, buddy. Just wait, good one. I missed that pop there. I tried to sell when it hit 12. I hit sell, but I got filled at 85. So that was a bad move there. Now it's too late. Tailing wick off the top. That would have been a nice 30-40 cent pop. Just slowing the trigger. So we don't really want to take this trade right now. We're looking for a 5-minute setup, just because we do have two tailing wicks off the top, double topping around 12 and change. So on this candle here, I bought the first pullback, right? Got in at 11.87, and then it popped all the way up to 12.40, which was like a 50-cent pop. I hit sell probably a second too late. That's why timing is everything when we are day trading, guys. Selling pressure on the 1. On the 5, the volume still looks good, but unfortunately we have two tailing wicks at the top. Looks like we're going to get a reversal here. Possible pickups right here, this zone, tailing wick at the bottom, tailing wick at the top, and we do have the VWAP and the EMA right here. So around 1066, I have an order ready to go at 1085. Hey, yeah. You want some snackies? It's bouncing a little higher. Not going to take this bounce just yet until we get confirmation of a bounce. We're looking for this level right here. VWAP. The VWAP is at 1080. I'm trying to pick it up around 1060. But if we bounce off the VWAP and we don't get that low, I'll take it anyways. Take a look at MGen trading in a range. I'm gonna open up SRRK, select skirt. Let's leave that on watch for now. Getting ready for this bottom bounce here. $10.90 is what I'm looking for. Or I want to see this hold $11. I'm going to order ready to go at $11.25. And so right there we have our daily support at 11, and we do have the VWAP at 10.90. So anything like 11.05, 11.10, I'll take, because we do have two supports lining up here. Okay, buddy. There you go. So guys, watch out for anything 11.05, 11.10 to 11 is going to be a nice pickup on our bottom bounce. Okay, buddy. There you go. Okay, still fresh. Getting ready for a bottom bounce here, guys. Everybody. Looking for 11.10. Let's see if this holds. I have an order ready to go to 11.05, and then if it breaks 10, I'm getting out. I mean, if it breaks 11, I'm getting out. Hi, buddy. Just waiting here. Selling at 11.20, so that was just a quick 11-cent bounce. So we went all the way up to 39. I tried to sell at 39 and sold at 20 for me. In any case, it's okay. There we go. There's that bounce, guys. 50 cents. That's amazing. So hopefully you guys got that. I got it a little bit earlier. Just in case I have to run and change this guy. But take your profits here. That was a nice 30, 40, 50 cent bounce. If you guys took that, I only got 11 cents. Just in and out really quickly. This guy's about to go, so I'm going to have to change him soon. But he's smelling his butt. Once again, guys, bottom bounce off this level, working out really nice. Let's see. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's good trading. Are you done? You don't need to pull anymore? Ride coming down. Oh, way under $15. I like the look of that. So this falls a breakout here. Oh, very nice, very nice. So we're getting more momentum coming in, but we are like triple topping right off this level here of 12. Yeah. I wouldn't take a breakout here just because it is pretty weak at this level. We have double top. And buddy. Now what's next? Yeah, buddy. So I want to see it break this 1241. So if it comes back down to 1160, I'll take it. Or if it breaks above 1240. So be careful, guys, right? So we had a double top here before. Whew, there's a nice break. Very nice. So now we need to wait for a pullback. Let's see if we can hold $12. If we can hold 12, it's going to be a good sign. I might order rate to go at 12.25. 12 is right down here, these tailing wicks, watching the level 2s. Let's see if we hold 12. Getting ready. Just wait, buddy. Getting ready. Let's see what happens at 12. No, we broke below just for a second. So 12 is not holding. We don't want to get in just yet. Just waiting, guys. Just waiting here. Waiting for confirmation. Breaking through. So 1160, 1180 was our mark that we were waiting for before. The VWAP is at 1120, so I want to see what it does here at this level. Right, we have a daily resistance here. Daily resistance and support. Just touching that. So we're unable to break back above 12. Let's see. There we go, just breaking. What do you want, buddy? Okay, you gotta go. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. You need to poop. So now I want to see if we can hold $12. We still can't hold 12. So on the 5 minute, we have 3 tailing wicks now off the top, right? So we know there's big selling pressure here. So we're just waiting. You cool, buddy? So the play is a bottom bounce anywhere between 1160 and 1130. We do have a lot of consolidation at this level here at 1130, and the VWAP is now meeting these lines here. So I really like this level here of 1130. I wouldn't take this breakout play here just because we have a lot of selling in this general area. So it has to break above here before and test $12 again before we can make this play. Woo. Okay, I got you, buddy. Just wait. Alright, I need to change him, but the play is down here. 1130 to 1160. This is our buy zone here for this bottom bounce. And you sell when you get your profit target, whether it's 25, 30 cents, whatever it is. So it's going to be a quick in and out on that bounce, guys. I'll be right back. So I'm back. Still no bottom bounce. We're just waiting. So our mark is 1163. VWAP and the support here. On my order rate to go at 1225. Looks like it's been holding, nope, 1180. Right, going down, nice. MGen just playing within that range. So we do have higher highs, and we kind of have somewhat of higher lows here. So like this, convergence at this level here, just touching these tips. So looking for 1166. I'm gonna have my order ready to go to 1185. On right, we have a, let's see if we can hold 12 here. If we can hold 12, I'm going to be getting in. Looks like we're just starting to hold 12. Let's see. 1203, 1210. Let's see if we hold 12. Looks like we're holding, so I'm going to get in for 1210, and then if we break 12, I'm getting out. 1188 is my stop out. Oh, just broke below 12. For a second there, we went to 1197. So just trying to play off that flat bottom that you guys see here. So on the 1 minute, we see the MACD trying to start curling up. Just waiting for this bounce. So 12 is holding. We got a big buyer there at 12.12. I like that. But we still need to be careful because we got rejected off of 12.20 3 times in a row. Let's see if we bounce off these areas here. 1180, that was my original mark, and I got a little bit greedy. So this morning we need to stay tighter on our stop losses. Should have sold there at 1188 when it came down. on the 5-minute, looking dangerous, tailing wick off the top. On the 1-minute, it looks like it's trying to curl upwards. Just touching 12. I need to get out here. So bouncing off this level. So that bottom support line we can kind of erase now. Getting stuck at $12. I want to see if we can get a pop here. So we're showing lower lows now. I'm going to sell here at 12.13, reduce my risk. Selling here at 12.23. That was a very long wait. So got in at 12.10, sold at 12.13, and then 12.23. So that was just us getting lucky, really. I wouldn't even call that a good play, even though we made money on it, right? So originally I called out this level here at 11.80. I thought it was holding 12, so it did hold 12 for a while here. Then we broke down. When it broke down, technically we should have cut here at like 11.95, right? Because I said if it breaks 12, we're getting out. Hesitated, and I decided to hold. It went all the way down to 11.70, right? So the ideal play there would have been we got in at 12.10, we sold at like 11.95, and we got back in at 11.75, and we rode it up. So that was a misplay there by me. So we knew this level of support was really strong, but the minute we broke, we should have rebought. We should have sold here, rebought down here, and caught the ride back up. So because we could have easily broke down and then consolidated here and broke down again, right? Instead, we broke down, consolidated, and popped up because a lot of buyers popped up at this level here, which is kind of what we predicted, but we also got lucky, right? If the buyers did not show up like we wanted, we would have broke down and lost even more money. So this was a misplay that turned into profit. So keep that in mind, guys. The proper play on that would have been staying tight on your stops, right? We bought at 12.10 because our theory was 12 was going to hold. 12 did not hold, so we should have sold at 11.95. Rebought down here off the support level. So 11.80, I'm going to go in. Nope, broke through, right? So we could have easily just broke through here. We broke through here instead. So this was a false breakout. Popped above 12.20, went all the way up to 12.30, 12.35, and came back down. skirt coming up. Skirt, skirt. Let's load this up on the 5-minute. So break a VWAP setup on skirt. Let's pop that in here. That's us. So okay. No new news on skirt. Let's run our. This is all blue skies breakout. So our last level is here, 31 and change. Then we have this. Then we have this. Okay. Save this here. Pre-market high of skirt is 37. VWAP is at 30, just below 33. It's going to have an order ready to go at 33.10. I want to catch this bounce off VWAP if VWAP shows itself as a support. So we have a level here at 34.70 and then 36 and change. I'm going to draw these in for us. These are not daily supports and resistances, but they did come into play pre-market, so they will affect us right now as well. Skirt, I want to see a bounce off of 33. So we have a top line resistance here at 33.67, pretty much 33.70. Watch Genius for a little bit. They're doing an offering, selling stock up here. Skirt moving. If skirt breaks that level there, I'm going to hop in. Looking for a break of 40. We do see a big seller at 50. So I'm going to wait for a break of 50. Actually, on skirt we need to play more conservative just because we do have 33.50 as a mental support and resistance, and then we have 33.67 as an actual support and resistance from pre-market. So we're either taking this bottom bounce at 33 off the VWAP, or we're waiting for a break of 33.70. So waiting for a bounce off of 33. Let's see what we get and what am I order ready to go for 33.20. I want to see it closer to 33, which is the VWAP. So I like that. Let's see if we hold. problem is the bid ask spread is so big, right? People want to buy it at 30, other people are trying to sell it at 33.19. So we can't hit buy, or else we'll get filled way up here. Broke right through. Woo, that flush. Okay, this is why we always wait for confirmation, right? We could have easily bought at 33, but we didn't know if it's going to hold. That's why we always want to wait for confirmation. Bounce zones. This level here at 32.20. 32.20, we have some consolidation. This candle here closed, and we have tailing wicks here. 32.20 or even 31.70 looking good. It's just coming down. Okay, well the time now is 9:20. Doesn't look like anything is moving. So I'm gonna refill my drink. And I will be right back. Wow, this big drop pre-market. NQ coming down. Yeti. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Also, the play on skirt, if you guys want to make it, safest play down here, 31.75. If you guys want to get aggressive, 32.22 for a bottom bounce, right? In and out, real quick. Alright. You guys take that bottom bounce there, right off this line. So I missed it because I was away, but I called it out before I left, so hopefully you guys took that. That was a nice, almost $1 per share bounce. That's amazing. It's like 3% on your money right there. Alright, so market is about to open in a minute. Let's see what happens. Okay, get my drink. Let's see what's up. Amgen. Skirt. ABI. Skirt. See what this does. Ooh, skirt, skirt, skirt. Bottom bounce off of this level, right? 31, 33. So you can see SRRK, just respecting all the levels. It's going down lower, but every time it hits a certain level, it bounces. So it bounced here and bounced off of here. So I like that. Oh my goodness, look at that pump. So we're not, I'm going to buy here. I want to see this break over 34. Selling here just for a quick move. So I got in at 33.69, sold at 34.90. So like 40 cents a share. I'll take it. So the minute we broke above this level, we knew that it's pretty bullish. But if you guys took that bounce down there, that was amazing. I don't know if you did or not, but if you did, that was an amazing play. From like 31 all the way up to 34, $3 a share. That's your 10% right there, right? So now we're looking for a bounce off of this VWAP. VWAP did not hold. TUP is moving. I don't really know this stock. We haven't seen it, so we want to be a little bit more careful. Let's read the news. Let's see on the 1 day. How are we looking? Well, that was just a gap. We have a level here of resistance. You want to watch out for that. So I'm just drawing, taking a bit of time to draw on these levels here. TUP, $30 stock, getting rejected right off this line. You guys see that? I was just drawing those in. We didn't even know that was there, but now that we look back, boom, just respecting all these levels. I'm going to save this chart, pop it over on the 5 minute. Bounce off VWAP. Tupperware brands. Okay, Tupperware. I know this brand. We use Tupperwares. Tailing wick on the 1. So double tailing wick. Let me see what they have here. Earning insight. So people like their future earnings. Okay. I would take a bounce off of $28, which is the VWAP. Right now it's far too extended for us to hop into this trade. If it breaks that red line, I'm in. What? How did I not get in? How do I have a failed buy? That's just weird. Okay. That was a breakout trade, right? So that break, I was trying to get in. You guys saw that, and we went all the way up to like $1. Nope, what is that? Nice 40-cent pop. I'm gonna try and get in with only 80 shares. It didn't let me get in with 100. I'm not too sure why. Waiting for a break of this 1 minute. So looking for a break of 75 to 80. So looking for 81, or we're looking for a bottom bounce off of 28.70. 28.70, that's our mark. Looks like we're holding 29, are we? Trying to hold here. I'm gonna hop in. 29.43. So it's slowly losing momentum. Let's see what happens here. If we break 29, I need to get out. Holding 29 for now. If we don't bounce here, I'm going to need to cut my loss in at 43. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Selling here. I'm not holding anymore. Anytime, oh, there's that nice bounce. But anytime you play a bounce, you want immediate resolution, right? So we didn't bounce there. It was showing a lot of weakness, right? We have a lower low here. I wanted to catch this bounce back up to 73 for a nice 30-cent bounce. It didn't bounce, so I decided it's time to get out. The minute I got out, we got a quick bounce up to 50, which is okay, but then we got a downturn flush, right? So I saw weakness, I got out. That bounce, if I stayed in for an extra second, I would have got out break even. Otherwise, we would have lost money, even more money, right? So lost 20 cents on that play, which is okay. We made 40 cents on the play previously. Oh, that was a different stock. I thought I was playing Tupperware. So in Tupperware, we just lost 20 cents per share. This bounce here doesn't look like it's happening. Let's take a bounce off the VWAP off of 42. If it breaks 42, we are out. Trying to catch it at 45 or 50. Almost a double top on the 5-minute. Tailing wick off the bottom. Looking for 28.50. We don't want to catch it here because we do have that overhead resistance at $29, which is a mental support and resistance for traders. So it's going to be harder for it to break above 29. Looking for 28.50. We do have the VWAP at 28.40. So anything between 40 and 50, that's going to be a good play. So just be patient here. take a look at Geode. Geode is something we played a couple days ago. Still looking for that bounce on Tupperware. 28.50. Let me just flip through some stocks here. See how we're doing. Yeti. NQQ, so this is the NASDAQ index is down. A little bit of recovery there. Ride just eating it. Tesla coming down. SB. Hyliion coming down. INO. Slow recovery. Amgen. Huge flush. Okay. Socket. Ooh, okay. SRRK. Looks like it's trying to make a reversal here. Let's give that. Oh, there's that nice push on Tupperware. It's too extended. We're not going to take a move here. Still trying to catch that bottom bounce. That was a false breakout. Let's see if we can break above 29.42. We just want to wait for the trades to come to us. This volume, it's not even that much volume, right? If we're looking here at the volume bar. Still looking for that bottom bounce off of 28.50. Waiting here. VWAP is now at 28.50. Okay, that would have been a nice bounce then off of 60. Just waiting here. We know 28.50. We have mental support and resistance as well as the VWAP. Should have taken that trade if we were paying attention. Still waiting. SRRK. False breakout here. Bottom bounce. Unable to break above the last candle. Let's see if we can get in here for a nice price. 28.55. Anything below 28.60 is a nice play. Just waiting. It's trying to bounce off of 28.65, it looks like. $28.61 seems to be like the low of these candles here. Let's see if we can get a little bit. Oh, broke right through the VWAP. We're going to get a bounce. It's bouncing off this level here, which is 28. I want to see if we catch a big buyer at 28. I don't see any big bids popping up here. I'll take a small start at 13. I'll just sell here. What the? Sold at 11. It popped all the way up to 20. I tried to sell up here, but it sold at 11 for me. So a 2-cent loss on that. Otherwise, that was should have been a nice play, a nice 10-cent pop. So on bottom bounces, you want to be in and out right away. These bounces are happening a little bit laggy after the bottom comes in. I don't really like that. That moment of hesitation just shows that traders don't think there's value here, or else everyone would have jumped in at that point, right? People are kind of waiting and seeing what's going to happen, which means there's not a lot of demand, and that's why we get these flushes, continual flushes downwards. Next bottom bounce level here, 27.37, and we also have the EMA coming up to meet it as well. So let's try and take that in and out real quick. 27.40. I don't think there's a level here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. We don't have anything drawn in. There's nothing pre-market at this level. Flip out. I know coming down, geode coming down, socket. Let's see if socket bounces here. Doesn't look like it's gonna bounce. Looks like it's gonna break through. Everything right now is coming down. Possible bottom bounce on skirt down here, 30.70. Tupperware, we're still looking for 27.40. Ride, woo, all the way down to 14. Liking that. I'm still holding my puts. Tesla down to 412. Awesome. 410 is kind of like a support on Tesla. Let's say we can break through this. If we break through this on Tesla, it's going to go down to 400, like 405. Put's going to print. So anytime people talk about options and say prints, they're talking about printing money. Hi, buddy.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Easy go. Easy up. Easy up. Easy up. Hey, noobs. Daddy's a working. Okay. Okay. Go. Where's Mama? Easy go. Good boys. Oh my goodness, right, just eating it. Puts printing. So if you guys bought puts along with me, that would have been a super nice play. I talked about this, I think, all last week. Pretty much the game plan for a ride on the merge. Buy puts. And now we see here, it went from like $21 down to $13. It's like a 45% drop. Skirt. Possible. Ascending support here. Let's see how this plays out. We want to let this prove itself to us. Right now, everything in the market is super weak. Nothing is really running. So we're just going to wait for a good trade. Some days we might not even take any trades at all if nothing comes to us, right? So it's better to not lose money than to take a risky trade and lose money, right? So we want to keep our financial goals in our minds here, right? We made 10% on Monday, made 8% yesterday. I thought it was 10, but worked out to be 8. And so overall, 18%, right, over 2 days. Today, if we're flat, 0% today, then 18 divided by 3 means we made 6% over the last 3 days, which is still in line with making 5% a day. So 5% a day is our low-end goal, 10% is our top-line goal, but ultimately, we don't want to be losing money, right, because that just sets us back. So unless the trade comes to us and it's a good trade, no need to take it, right? We don't need to force it. If there's no trades today, there will be trades tomorrow. But it's our job to be here and look for the trades. Still looking for this bounce level, 27.40. It's going to be a quick in and out. 70, 60, 64. Looking for like 45. So anything under 50 is going to be a good play. Just waiting. It's bouncing off of 50. I don't want to take it yet. I want it under 50. Still red volume coming in right at the bottom of the 1 minute. Some more selling than buying, so we want to be very careful here. Want to pick our spots. 49 briefly. Just waiting. 40. Just waiting, still waiting. I want to see 46 because the EMA is at 40. We went down to like 45 for a quick second. That was pretty impossible to pick up. Be careful, guys. I'm going to take a starter here at 49. If we don't get an immediate bounce, I'm out. Selling here at 48. So we didn't get an immediate bounce. We got a small bounce up to 56. I wanted to get 70, which is this line here. I didn't bounce, so I got out. So a 1 cent loss on that. Made a play. Didn't work out, but it's okay, right? We cut our losses the minute we know we're wrong in the trade. If it's a bounce level, it'll bounce right away. It didn't bounce right away. We got like a little 10-cent bounce, which pretty much is nothing. So got out. Socket bounces off at 332. So I'm going to leave Tupperware for now. It doesn't look like it wants to go anywhere. There's not a lot of... Hello, socket. Hello, hello. There we go. Socket is breaking below this level now, so no longer in play. Okay, AUVI. Possible reversal here. AUVI. See what we do. I want to see a break of $10. And then we have the VWAP at 1030. So I'm going to try and buy this for the break of 10. Got it at 1011. It's trying to halt. Selling here at the VWAP. And I'll get back in at 10. Looks like we're trying to push up. If we break the VWAP, I'm getting in at 35. Ooh, that flush. Okay, so that was a false break, and I'm going to try and get in again. It tried to halt at 1011. Halt levels moved up. Buying here for 1029 again. Trying to catch that break of VWAP. Selling at 1056. There we go. There's that break that I was looking for. So couple plays there. I want to see the VWAP hold at this point. 1030 is the VWAP. Trying to get in here at 63. As it pushes higher, it held the VWAP. So I want to. Don't tell me it's gonna break. There we go, holding the VWAP. Nope, not enough volume here. So some good plays, some bad plays in there. So I got in at 1011, sold at 1026 for this quick pop over this mark here. And then I got in at 1035 for the breakout flush below 10, so I got out at pretty much 990. Then I got in at that push up for 1029, sold at 1053, and then this huge flush here pretty much put me back to break even. Got in at 1063 for this false breakout. This line here broke, went only up to 75, unfortunately, then flushed back down. So there's still some momentum coming in here, so I'm going to sit, I'm going to wait. It looks like bounces off of 10 are good. Nope, breaking through now. So we don't have a bounce level just yet. So we're just going to hold, we're going to wait. Whoa, skirt's moving. SRRK. So we broke. Nope, we have a level here. I'm just going to draw it in. And then, okay. So went from 34 all the way up to 34.50. Bottom bounces off of 33.50. So just waiting for 33.50. It's pretty extended on the 1, pretty extended on the 5. So today the markets are super choppy. Wait for the trades to come to us. 33.50 is what I'm looking for. So anything between 50 and 60 is a good play. Bottom bounces. Buying there. Oh, I got filled at 79. That was a bad fill. Let me see if this rolls up to 34. I'm gonna sell it here at 34.06. So a quick 26 cents. Selling before we get, oh my goodness, before we get to this next level. I did not expect that pop, but that pop did happen. Now I want to see 34 hold. So got in there at pretty much 33.80, sold at 34.06. So like a 25-cent pop. Let's see if 34 holds. High of the day is 87. 34 did not hold. Still looking for a bottom bounce off of the 50-60 level. $34 didn't hold here. We went down to 96, so be careful, guys. I'm going to hop in here. I want to try and ride this into a halt. 35 is holding. So I'm going to hold this while we hold 35. A lot of volume coming in here. I think a lot of short sellers are getting squeezed out. If we break 50, it's going to run. waiting here. Some good volume coming in. So we're getting some churn here. I might have to sell this at a loss. I tried to buy for the breakout. 24, 35, 39. $50. So we got stuck there right at 50. 48. Let's see if we can break back over 35. So we are showing higher lows, but we do have lower highs, which is problematic. Let's see if we get a breakout here. I need to sell here and get out. I'll get back in if we break 35. Looking for a break of 35. I'm going to buy here for the break of 35, trying to ride this back up. So I got in at 99. I'm going to sell here at 15. I want to try and rebuy again at 35. A lot of churn in this area. Looking for a bottom bounce anywhere between 34.80 and 35. Hello? 75 got in. So it's just not bouncing, so I need to get out. So it's flushing now. I lost 50 cents on that last trade. Got in at 75, sold at 26, and now we broke below 34. So it looks like skirt is reaching a really frothy level up here. Tupperware is down. The time now is about 10 o'clock. Nothing really is running as I would like it. So I'm probably going to call it a day right here. Let me just flip through these stocks, see if we have any potential. Skirt, nope. Amgen, what was that? 96 up to $1.11. That was a nice run. I know, coming back down highly on SPE. Oh, SPE went all the way down to 12 something. Okay, Tesla 408 ride. QQ is coming down. Yeti is holding. Okay, yeah, nothing really moving today at all, unfortunately. Bottom bounces off of this level here. I don't know if it's going to hold, possibly. I'm going to give it a second, see what skirt does. with a lot of tailing wicks here in the 1. Just watching skirt here. Don't know where it wants to go. So pre-market high, it went all the way up to 37. Bottom bounces off of this level, possibly 33.50. We want to wait for some confirmation. Then we do have 32.90 down here, which is pretty much 33. Let's see what happens at $34. Try and hop in here for this breakout. I want to see this break above 35, selling it. So I just got that breakout play really quickly. Just got in at 34.78, sold at 35.04. Just on the flip side of 35, we do have kind of a descending resistance here. So I don't know if I want to play another breakout on this stock. Just try to squeeze a little something out there, just because we know that if we break 35, a whole bunch of short sellers are going to cover, and when they cover, they need to rebuy back into the stock. So that's why we get this pop. I don't know if we will sustain it. That's the issue. I would take a bottom bounce off of 34.40. I wouldn't buy up at this level. We might get a small pop, but really what we're seeing up at this level is we're getting false breakouts over and over and over. So you don't want to get caught holding or buying the breakout. That's what we did previously. And there we go, another false breakout, right? That's why we're not buying for this breakout. I catch a bounce off of here at 34. Just because we do have this level here at 33.50 and then this level here at 33.20. On the 5-minute, triple top tailing wicks right off there. So a lot of selling when we get to 35.50. So I look for a bottom bounce off of 33.50. I think we'll probably get there within the next 5-10 minutes. There's not a lot of volume coming in. Every time we get a little bit of volume on the buys, we get a big sell just to counteract that. See right here, some volume on the buy, big sell. flip open to another stock here. Let's see what we got going on. Made a pump right before the market opened, and it came back down. I don't really like that. Pretty much gave back all the gains here. Right now, skirt looks to be bouncing right off this blue EMA line. $33.50 is the mark we're looking for, and then our stop out would be $33.15. Just because we do have the EMA and the VWAP down here. If we're taking a look at this ascending support that we drew in, we're kind of still in line. Level of confluence here. So I like this. 33.30 is what I'd be looking for in this stock. So essentially the play here, buy at 33.30, 33.40, sell right here at 33.80, possibly 33.60, so a little 30-cent bounce. Wow, did this thing just fly? Holy, that was like a $2 move out of nowhere. If we break this line here, I'm going to take a 40 share size position for the break. Once we break here, it's blue skies. Otherwise, 33.30, that's what I'm looking for. I didn't even think this would happen. We were $2 away, and all of a sudden we got that $2 pop. Very abnormal. Let's see if 35 holds. $35. Looks like it's holding. I'm going to take a position here at 35. Whoa, 43. That was a bad bill. But 35 is holding for now. If 35 breaks, I'm getting out. I'm still looking for that bottom bounce at 33.40, 33.50. I'm going to see if we can retest 36. I'm going to sell here. Too much churn. So just a quick 13-cent profit. So we got stuck here, double topping at 79. Just waiting. I'm going to try and take another bottom bounce off of 35. Let's see what happens. Breaking through. Oh, we broke by a couple pennies. So that was a false breakout. So we broke 79. by a few pennies. Let's see if we can break this area here, 36.45, and then 36.50. Looks like we're curling up. I'm going to hop in here at 66 for the break of 80. We almost have like a flat top here at 78.80 and an ascending support. So I got in at 66. Only 40 shares. I want to see us break 35.80. Let's see if we can get above 36. $88, 36. We just touched 36 there, but we couldn't break. Next time we touch 36, I'm going to sell it. We don't break it. Selling here at 36.01. So a lot of selling happening at the 36 level. So I got in at 35.66, sold at 36.01. Only 40 shares. Once again, looking for a bottom bounce off of 35. A lot of churn up in this area, guys, so watch out. Trying to catch a bounce off of 35. Ooh, 34. Still looking for this here. VWAP and ascending support. 37.75 now. I mean 33.75. Still looking for that bottom bounce. Just be patient. Waiting for the bottom bounce. See what the other stocks are doing. Possible break of VWAP on Kala. Not really doing anything. Socket curling up a bit. Nope, coming back down. Waiting for the bottom bounce. 33.60 to 33.80. I'll buy it here. Oh, I got filled really bad at 34.13. I'm gonna sell here at 34.22, just 10 cents. I try to get filled down here. I got filled all the way up here. So with that, you can tell there's a huge bid-ask spread. So really risky buying market orders at this point, guys. $34 is trying to hold. I don't really think it will, just because we don't really have any strong support there. That's just a mental trader support and resistance. Our main support is right here in this level, which is 33.60 and 33.90. Look at this bid-ask spread, 34 and 30 and 34.30, like 30 cents in between. Crazy. So, still waiting here. It's bouncing off of the ascending support line that we drew in. So what we can do is we can make a bottom bounce play off of 34.30, anything between 34.30 and 34. Problem is this bid-ask spread, 42 and 15. It's too wide apart. It's probably not something I want to play, just because the liquidity in the stock is not there. Time now is 10:24. I'll call it a day, and then I'm probably going to close out some of my puts on Ride. I'm probably going to hold my put on Tesla for the past the elections there. That's it for me today. I'm not really looking for any more trades. I'll be watching Ride. Hopefully it continues to fall. It's getting a little bit of a bounce here. I don't think this is going to last. We're probably going to get rejected at 1450, which is this area of consolidation here, and come back down. So that's pretty much it for me today, guys. This is Mitch from Dumb Money Day Trading. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys made a bit of money. Hopefully you guys made your 10% or 5%. I think today we hit like 3-4%, which is okay. And I hope you guys learned a lot. So I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow, Thursday, 8 to 8:15 a.m. as we do every single trading day. On our path from 3,000 to 1 million in less than a year. Alright guys, take care. See you soon. Bye now.